Hi there, my name is Emilio Miguel Torres. I'm a filmmaker who currently lives in Phoenix, Arizona, but I grew up in Ketchikan, Alaska. I consider it my hometown, and while growing up there, I did theater and found a love for directing and storytelling. And so in high school and college, I pursued filmmaking as a career. And in 2021, I directed a short film in Ketchikan entitled The Ladder. To make this film, we raised $21,500 in a crowdfunding campaign, which was primarily supported through residents of Ketchikan who wanted to see this film get made. We shot it last summer with a lot of local artists, and I'm very excited to share it with you today. So without further ado, here is my Alaskan sci-fi Ketchikan-made short film, The Ladder.
The blood tests are back, and everything checks out healthily. Congratulations, Arthur. You've been cleared.
Really?
Yes, Arthur. Really.
So what now?
Well, whenever you're ready, you just call that number and they will schedule your procedure.
Just like that.
Just like that. Welcome to your new beginning.
Hello?
Hello?
What's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? Does something have to be wrong for me to call my son?
No, I was just making sure everything was all right.
Oh, everything's fine. I'm just calling you to see how you are.
You do know we're not flying in until tomorrow, right?
I know. I just felt like calling, okay?
How are you, Dad?
Well, you know, same old, same old. Hey, did you see what I sent you on Facebook?
Did I see what you sent me on Facebook?
Yeah, it's a video all about that new Actolife thing. Did you know that Joe did it? I think lots of people are.
I'm sure it's really interesting. Hey, I'm really thankful for you calling, but
Right, no, you should go. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. Emily, too.
Hey, you watch the video.
I'll watch it. I love you.
I love you too, son. Hey, just give me a call after you land, okay? I... Hey, guys!
Hi, Arthur.
Hey, Dad.
Thanks for picking us up.
Hey, Dad.
Hi.
Oh,
Good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, could you drive? I've got something I've got to do.
You're not coming to your house with us?
Oh, I'm sure you need some time to settle in. Raz, I have to go meet up with Joe.
Joe? Wow. Is he still working at the shipyard? Are you even allowed to work there when you're that old?
Wisdom is worth more than physical ability.
Sure.
Hey, Artie.
Joe.
In the flesh. Well, someone's flesh.
Unreal.
Oh, hey, look, I'm official.
How was it?
Well, they put me under and I woke up like this.
And there's really no catch.
I'm still me. I've just got more time now. Did you schedule your procedure yet? Why not?
I don't know. I just got approved yesterday. I think I'm just...
Scared? What? Is it Ryan? Look, I love that kid, but he's grown up now. He's got his own life. You gotta live Artie's life. Especially since Susan and all.
Please tell me you didn't walk all the way here carrying these bags.
Oh, I just thought I'd stop at the store, get stuff to make Mom's salmon for dinner.
Oh my God, yes. I was hoping you'd cook that. We can never find good salmon in the city.
What about that place on 3rd?
My dad isn't cooking us lox.
It's Susan's recipe.
Oh. That's so nice, Arthur. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Dad, I need to let you know. We actually have to leave Friday.
Huh? You just got here. I thought you were leaving Monday.
We wanted to.
There's a storm passing through Seattle, and we can't get stuck there on our way back to New York. Sorry, Dad.
It's fine. I'll make dinner. You know, it's just not the same when it's not made by your mother.
What? No, it's great, Dad. Really.
It's delicious.
You know, I was really looking forward to spending some time with you this weekend.
I'm sorry, Dad. It sucks that we are leaving so soon, but the real reason we came to visit you is because we actually have some big news. Well, 2 big pieces of news.
Really? Well, what is it?
We're pregnant.
that's great. Wow, that's wonderful. I am so happy for both of you.
Thank you, Arthur.
I was not expecting this. Wasn't Emily just being interviewed for a job?
Well, actually, that's the second big piece of news.
I'm being promoted to partner at my firm.
That's great. Congratulations. But I'm still confused.
What do you mean?
I kinda unsure why you would be trying for a kid if Emily was up for a job. A promotion at that.
I'll still be able to work for a while. And of course, they will give me maternity leave when the time comes.
What are you getting at, Dad?
Well, I thought the plan was that you would be moving back to Ketchikan once you decided it was time to start a family.
What? Leaving New York isn't an option for us right now. What are you saying?
Well, I just kind of figured that when you make a promise to your mother, you'd keep that promise even after she passed.
What?
Ryan, you told your mother you would raise your family in Ketchikan. That's what she wanted.
What?
First of all, I never promised. Second of all, Dad, that was years ago. That was before I even met Emily. My life is different now.
I'm feeling tired. I think I'll go lie down.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for calling Actolife, the groundbreaking researchers behind the Fresh Start. If you are interested in scheduling your appointment with us, press 1. If you are interested in hearing about... Welcome to the Fresh Start scheduling portal. Can you please state your name, age, and city?
Arthur Phillips, 68, Ketchikan, Alaska.
Great. Our system is pulling up your file now.
You know what that is?
Some kind of dam?
It's a salmon ladder.
What is it for?
Well, salmon spend most of their life out in the ocean. That's where we catch them. But when they get older, they come back, swim upstream, spawn, and die. But it can be difficult where the current's so rough. So we built them this ladder.
It helps them complete their life cycle. The salmon life cycle is like required education here.
The salmon just decide when it's their time. They just hop up on that ladder and accept that they've lived their life.
Well, at a certain age, you just know.
Dad,
ready to go?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Hello, Mr. Phillips. This is an Actalife automated voice message. We are calling you as a final reminder that your scheduled pickup time is tomorrow morning. Your driver will arrive at 9 a.m. Please be fully packed and ready to go following the guidelines in your Fresh Start packet that your physician provided you. Failure to be ready at time of pickup will result in a cancellation of your procedure.
Thank you so much for watching my film, The Ladder. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this film would not have been possible without all the contributions from our supporters in our crowdfunding campaign, the majority of which were from Ketchikan. And so my team and I are eternally grateful that we got to make this film. If this is the first time you are encountering this film, I think something important to share with you is that this film, before screening here on KPU, screened at 6 international film festivals around the world, and it won 2 awards at 2 different film festivals. The first was a Best Acting Performance Award for Keith Smith, a local Ketchikan actor. He won the Best Acting Performance Award at the Oregon Short Film Festival in 2022. And then, of course, that same year, we won the Critics' Choice Award at the Scion Film Festival, which is a sci-fi film festival in Nevada. It's really exciting that the short got so much success, and I'm really proud of it. But really, I made this film as just one step in a bigger process. The goal is to make a full-length feature film in Ketchikan. So if you liked that short and you want to see it get made into something larger, that's why we're screening it here today. We're trying to get awareness on the next phase of the project. When I was a kid, I used to run around Ketchikan. I lived on Second Street between Jefferson and Madison, and I used to run around my neighborhood and make films with my friends and just by myself. And so I really fell in love with filmmaking as a kid in Ketchikan. And so my whole, understanding of what filmmaking is kind of had its roots when I was a kid and would just be playing with my friends. So I think as I pursued film in New York and have made other short films, before The Ladder, I knew I really wanted to make something in my hometown. And there's a lot of aspects of the story that are very personal to me. And so I wanted it to kind of be a personal love letter to Ketchikan. So yes, The Ladder exists as a short film, and we're incredibly proud of that as its own creative project. But really, it's a pitch or a proof of concept for a feature film. The feature film of The Ladder would be about a 90-minute, hour-and-a-half film that we would shoot in Ketchikan with a targeted production budget of about $100,000 to $250,000. And with that budget, we'd be able to hire filmmakers, cast and crew, and create the full-length version of the story. The full-length version of the story includes more characters, it creates a bigger world, and we get to explore more about Arthur, his life, his relationships, and why ultimately he chooses to do the procedure or not to do the procedure. And I really want the film to be almost a trademark of Ketchikan. I think there's a lot of opportunity to show off Ketchikan in a beautiful way, to feature local artists and actors, local businesses. So I think it's a really exciting opportunity. And so to actually make it happen, I have the script written, we have a proper business proposal for the film. And so the next phase would be sharing the short film and pitching the actual production of the film and looking for investors. And really, Me and my team are ready to make this film as soon as we get the funding that we want to achieve with our investing goals. So if we're able to reach our goals for the amount of monetary investment that we need in this film, we could make this film as early as 2023. And with that film, really pursue a festival run, a movie theater screening run, maybe try to sell it to a streaming platform. It could really be something that Ketchikan as a community could get behind and also see a lot of benefits from. To my knowledge, there's only ever really been one movie that took place in Ketchikan, Alaska, and that film was a 1950s film called Cry Vengeance. And while other films have shot in Southeast Alaska, they may not shoot their entire film in Southeast Alaska, or they'll even shoot in Canada and pretend to say it was shot in Alaska. But for the latter feature, we would shoot every scene in Ketchikan, and I'd want to involve as many people from the local community as possible, so that when this film releases and we share it with audiences around the world, they're really getting a sneak preview of what it's like being in Ketchikan. Of course, it's in the context of this really fantastic sort of sci-fi story, and a story about a father and a son, but it also will have, you know, beautiful shots of Ketchikan. We'll be showing off different locations, and so it will really be, like I said, my love letter to my hometown. It becomes more and more likely that we can truly make this film in the way it needs to be made if we can get as much support as possible, whether that's through monetary investment or through actual hands-on help on the film. We had some amazing Ketchikan residents come out for the short film. I want to specifically shout out Diane Slagle, Deborah Hayden, Blaine Ashcraft, and a lot. I can go on, but there were a lot of people in Ketchikan that when we landed there last July to shoot this film, they came on to set and they got us whatever we needed, whether they were props, whether we needed food, whether we needed to coordinate travel, whatever it was. It really was a community effort. And then finally, honestly, the easiest way to support us making this feature film is to share it with everyone you know who has any interest in seeing this movie get made. There's a QR code on your screen which goes directly to the YouTube upload of the ladder. That is something you can share on all your social media. You can send it to your friends, your family. Make sure they see this movie and make sure that they know that our goal is to make it an even bigger film. And if you want to get involved, you can email us at theladderktn@gmail.com. That gets to our team and we can reply to you and talk to you about how we can make this movie happen and however you think you can support that. I'm so grateful for all the support from everyone in Ketchikan in making this movie. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, if you want to check out more of my work, my website is emiliofilms.com. Hopefully, you know, we make this feature film and it's a very successful film, or even it's not a very successful film, it can sort of be that trademark for Ketchikan, so that even after I'm gone, even after the artists who are involved in it are gone, there is something tangible that people can look at. And I'd encourage everyone to do that. You know, you can create things that represent your community or represent your individual identity that will outlive you, and that's what makes art so special.